Oh yeah. Danger is lurking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn. I know it's someone gonna make it through. Got no other options, only one thing to do. I don't care what lies ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Find a mystery no matter what that may be. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Follow me. I'll make it through. Oh yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Notepad and I write games for fun. So what are we doing today? Something. We are doing something today. Otherwise known as Notepad needs to talk to himself for a bit. Otherwise known as I, myself, and me. Hello everyone. Welcome to my brand new, white boy podcast where we talk to ourselves. One weird thing about today, I'm actually streaming into the writing and reading category now. As we all know, I do some writing, and I do perhaps every now and again read. But reading is difficult for us in the tabletop role-playing game sphere, so someone has to, and that someone will be me, of course. Let's see, what's on the menu today? Well, there's a few things on the menu. We're just gonna work on stuff. Yeah, nothing too exciting, to be honest. Yeah, no, we're just... hello, phone. We're just gonna be working on some things. Drink some water. Delicious water. I love water. I think you should love water too. First things first, though. Let's go to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. It's me again. Any comments? Of course, no comments. Escaping poverty by killing poor people. Real. Let's go to YouTube Studio, obviously. And we're gonna get ready to upload things because I've been very bad about that recently. Yeah, we've been neglecting some things. We've got 5 cases technically that need to be uploaded, so we're just gonna do that now. Because I can do that. Because what are you gonna do to stop me? Huh? Nothing. You're gonna do nothing to stop me, because I'm a creative soul. I can do anything I feel like, because we live in a society. We live in a society perpetuated by memes, but not the lame kind of memes you see on Twitter.com every now and again. The cool memes. And let me just update this real fast. Oh god, what song were we to? Savior anime. Yeah, welcome to we literally just need to go through videos. 15, right? 315. Well. Technically, we can just update the thing right here. See, it's Anima Beyond Fantasy, the game that PvPs you. And actually, if we do visibility stuff, oh god, it's right at the end of the month. Let's put this out on Thursday. If we put this out on Thursday, we put it out at noon, obviously. Every day we put it out at noon. Introducing the case. When do we actually fully open up the book? we open up the book right here. 2449. 2449, introducing the case, and then at 2450, we are going to be we're putting on here. It would be Anima Beyond Fantasy. Technically, we do the Anima Beyond Fantasy. It's the Anima Project Studio. Okay, it would be the Anima Project and Beyond Fantasy. I want to buy the PDF right now. If I buy the PDF that comes out, that is not correct, actually. Yeah, right here. Technically, that's not correct. Let me see. Anima Beyond Fantasy. Anima Beyond Release. Tell me, 2005. This would be the... Technically, we're gonna be we'll do, it'd be the Entertainment. It would be, wouldn't be Edge Entertainment, actually. It would be Anima Game Studio. That would be the technical name of it now. It would be the Anima Game Studio 2005. And then we finish this case right here. 308. Yeah, this was about a 3-hour stream. Very long stream, relatively speaking. 3:30. Not too long though. So we then put that into our curious cases and we hit save. There we go, everybody. Anima Beyond Fantasy, the Christian role-playing game that PvPs you. Then we're gonna do itch.io dumpster diving. Welcome to itch.io dumpster diving. We love dumpster diving. Is this ineligible? I don't know why. So much fun. Fuck this case file. Okay, this is where things get a little bit hectic because I need to sort through a bunch of shit with this one. Let's see. So, rolling around at the speed of sound. We gotta zoom through here. There we go. 250. 0 to 250. Introducing the case. Case files end at introduction at right here at 2053. Because there's a lot of introduction to this one because it's a very long case. 2054, this leads us to lesbian werewolf crime fighters. Let me Google real fast. Lesbian werewolf crime fighters. Because that's just a thing I have to Google every now and again because every day I stray further from God's holy light. 2022 it was published, so 2022 by Dusty Hill. And we stopped talking about lesbian werewolf crime fighters at 3137. Go, and then we go 3139 to we go 3157 instead. 3158 59 and then built by Built by the architects. Built by the architects by Dusty Hill as well. Hello, Dusty Hill. Built by the architects. What game? You came out in 2023. Built by the architects, which was also Dusty Hill. 2023. So we talk about this game for a few minutes. Not too long, though. I should also say, if anyone has any other questions, none, but Jesus. Yeah, if any of you ever have any questions, now's the time to talk about it. Well, welcome to very relaxed hours with Notepad Anon and company, where we are, as they say in the hood, vibing. Because vibing is what we do best here. What are we doing today? I don't know. We're just kind of winging it. Yeah, Tales of a Latter Age. This is Tales of a Latter Age. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Tales of a Latter Age. Let's see, where are you? Physical games. Okay, you want me to be very specific then. Okay, Tales of a Latter Age. Okay, wait a second. We go here. We go to our dashboard. We go to our... that does not look as impressive as it actually is. I want to go to my library. Do I not have it? Where'd it go? Wait a moment. Wait a second. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let's, Tales of a Latter Age. Do... Goblin. Okay, now it is The Latter Age. There we go. He changed the name. Updated 8 days ago. We 45 10045. The Latter Age. Laser Goblin 2024. Let's see, our next game would be yeah, the Zebrati Toaster showed up more. Morn. There we go. Retro inspired. 2022. 2022 it was released by Effin Games. Effin Games. Games is with a Z. It is with a Z. 2022. Yeah, a lot of games with this one. Click right here. Hour 1338 could possibly be construed as something a little bit more bad than it is. We didn't go too long over it because there isn't actually much to that game. Which, is it that a bad thing? Is that a good thing? I don't know. Okay. nonchalant aspiration with Notepad. I mean, I get you trying to sell anything on it today. It was amazing. Just so much stuff that immediately bury your stuff. Oh yeah, I keep hearing the ladder age. Or stairs. The Lincoln invented stairs because he was getting tired of rocket jumping in order to get to the second floor. It's the thing. This is the major issue with Twitch, and I do talk about it in this video. Is that Twitch is, how do I want to? Itch.io is a platform that is not designed for tabletop role-playing games. It is a platform designed for video games that everyone just happens to upload physical games to because they realize that uploading to drive-thru is a pain in the ass. Because drive-thru RPG is a righteous pain in the ass to upload anything to. I mean, I shouldn't need to tell you that, Phil, with what you have. But yeah, no, it is a ludicrous pain in the ass, especially if you want to upload bulk. You want to upload multiple files, that's not easy by any stretch of the imagination, really. And if you want to try to pull that off successfully, that is a task. And I think that's something that a lot of people are... That is something that you gotta work for, and that's what some people don't want to work for, that because it's a pain in the ass for very little gain. Because technically, if you want to be really specific, like drive-thru has the same issues, we just don't see it as much because those games get buried immediately under the popular shit rather than the other way around. I think the next one would be, I think the next one's Karma Punks. Yeah. Devin Orats. This was 2024, if I recall correctly. Karma Punks. Yeah, right there. Hello, Karma Punks. Game isn't canceled, unfortunately for everyone involved, because this game was kind of a meme. It was a meme game that he wants to pretend that's not a meme game. You spend a little while on this one because there's a lot to go through, because this actually had some meat on its metaphorical bones. Not a lot of meat, but it had meat. Dos mitos. Let's see, this next one, Horace sent in, actually. Schema. Which is a tabletop rules engine by Levi Cornelsen. And if we go by what the official game came out, it was 2019. This is when the full game released, and I do by release date because that informs a lot of what's going on. Talk about conditions a lot. And we do Blackacre. Blackacre's next, and Blackacre's actually pretty good. Blackacre. Let me bring that up real fast. Occult Detective RPG. Did he change the cover? I think he did. You can actually buy this game technically right now. I meant to click that a while ago. Simbazite 2024. Let me see. We itch.io dumpster diving. We put you right here. I've always debated if I should put in the the little opinion, the little fucking like sentence long opinions I give all these things. The next one's Dawn RPG, which Dawn RPG's got Dawn the RPG, I should say. Dawn Joe Happy. Because Dawn is an interesting game for all of the wrong reasons. Because it's another Waname game, and Waname games hurt my soul. Because every Waname game I've ever gone over has failed to mention the fact that Waname isn't really about just superpowers, it's about something more than that. 434 to the ending. Should put. You know, we can put the end. Kikoto watashi no deto. Put that to the 8th. We just put throwing these out there. We've got a backlog of these, and if we have a backlog, that means we have. God damn it. Yes. Yeah, the big thing is you can't assume the platform you're posting will advertise for you. It's basically one of those things where you have to have an audience in order to reach a bigger audience. This is going public today? No, in a couple weeks. Good cabaretting. Nothing really. We're just doing things. Schema is more I think Schema is interesting. There's things that are interesting about Schema. It is not for me, but I would understand if someone said they liked it. I think it's a little obtuse getting from point A to point B, and that's always my thing. And itch.io, YouTube. Probably gonna have to keep you open, so I'm just gonna keep you open. So we go to itch.io, YouTube. God fucking damn it, Notepad didn't save it as a JPEG. YTP. Why do I do this to myself? YouTube poop. Give it chances. Itch.io, dumpsterdizing, exciting adventures in the slop mines. That leads us to. Let's see, this would be retro case. Let's get the retro case hammered out. Because the retro case. The retro case is. Everything is broken here, so we're going to have to go back here. Get rid of you. Hit itch.io dumpster diving. Click you, click you, click you. Go here. Hit. Your curious case of ye oldies. It's been 800 years since the beginning of time. As we all know, tabletop role-playing games did not begin until 2014 in the invention of D&D 5th edition. Yeah, because as we know, D&D 5th edition is the first tabletop role-playing game to ever exist. Hello, Bratty Toaster Diaz. I make a scrimmage war. I'm like, what I missed? Nothing much. We're just doing things. Like, today is kind of a meandering thoughts kind of day. Usually the issue that I have with, like, I want to make a shonen game is that they're, like, they don't really say anything in particular. It is, we just want to have, how do I want to word it? We want to have a little bit of everything. We want to be Naruto, but we want to be One Piece, we want to be Fairy Tail, and we want to have absolutely no character, if that makes sense, because character is scary, and doing anything more particular than that is dangerous to most people. What price glory? What price glory? 1978, 1978. Technically, who were the original? I need to find the original company who published this game. This was... Come on, Notepad. You talk about this. You know you do. Picking John Dankert. It would be John Dankert and James Laufenberger. James Laufenberger. That's not price glory. I'm gonna. What price glory? Laufenberger. So it was written by James Laufenberger, and John Dankert. Because John Dankert right now doesn't have anything, even though we could probably add some things on him. John Dankert, 1978. Let me find where. Talk about it right here. Hour 52:29. Because What Price Glory took a long time to talk about. This retro case is actually 6 hours. It's a fucking long ass case. And then we have a Bushido. Bring up Bushido. It was Robert N. Charette and Paul Hume. Your game. There, Bushido, Polar Hume. Technically, it would be Little Soldiers game. Technically, it would be Tier Games. Tier Games and Fantasy Games Unlimited, but I believe we're going over the 81 version, so it would be Fantasy Games Unlimited. Fantasy Games Unlimited in 1, because if we're being really specific, that's the version everyone talks about, and that's the one we went over technically. It wouldn't be Tier Games. Yeah, Bushido, we stopped talking about Bushido. otherwise known as the Heroes of Nippon. Crime Fighter, that's what we went over because Crime Fighter was very interesting. So, Crime Fighter. I believe Crime Fighter RPG, not Crime Finger, Crime Fighter. Crime Fighter by Task Force Games. Task Force Game. Task Force Game 1988. Yes, 1988, baby. Time to go back to the past. I liked Crime Fighter. I think Crime Fighter was pretty solid. I think it had some unique quirks to the Crime Fighter experience, but I think that's what gave it its charm. We do Nightlife. See. What was the company who published you? Stellar Games. '90. You will never be as cool as Guitar Vampire. You to the very end of the case. Sorry if I'm not responding to anything. I'm locked the fuck in, as one might say. My kicks, or as the kids say, my starter, and then we put this on October. Let's put this on October 18th. It'll be a little while, but that'll be good. And then we use the other two as bait in case things go wrong. What did I call ye oldies? Are you a JPEG? You are not a JPEG. Alright, time to open up the real case. Retro. Where's fucking Marty? Marty, I need help. Marty. Marty. You gotta go back in time, Marty. You don't understand. Here, the retro case, YouTube, everything's scheduled. There we go. There we go. 3 of them. That means we have Curious Redacted case and the Wuxia case. Both of these are, those are both pretty good that we can use. Replicate the Shonen genre. No specific. We don't want the whole genre exactly. Why are you online tonight? Because I can. And I want to work on things, but working on things is easier when I have rubber ducks and I feel like chatting. Or as the popular various VTubers say, yapping. I'm yapping tonight. Call me Yap Master Note. Because it's always nice to have a little dialogue between people, little talk. Generally speaking, we're doing pretty, kind of just as a reassessment of things. It's the end of the month. I can talk about these things. Reassessment of the grand total of what's going on. Things are going pretty solid. Everything is good here. I usually don't bother with monetization of these videos. That's just not what I do. This video didn't do too hot. Dungeon Bitches is doing pretty hot. I think that's got shared around somewhere. Don't know where. Videos are doing pretty alright. Oh, that reminds me. We need to do... We gotta make the calendar, everyone. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a calendar today. And if we want to make a calendar, we should do this. And we go here. There we go. Hello, welcome to the calendar area. What's the calendar mean? This means that we're just gonna try to write in things. This is the best way to think about it, is that this is the extremely rough schedule. Things change with this schedule. That's kind of the point. Because changing schedules is what we do best here. Now, Palinka Effect, we're making good time on Palinka Effect. But I'm going to give myself a little bit longer than I probably need to on Palinka. Just 7 actually. Giving myself a little bit longer just because it is a more esoteric game. There's a lot more stuff involved with Palinka Effect, so I just want to make sure I'm doing what I need to do. So generally speaking as well, if I put this in red, poll ends tomorrow. The poll ends, that means we're going to know what games are being selected for the poll, but I am going to put in a note saying, a case poll is going to start tomorrow, though. If we do the case poll then, and we do a week of the case poll, we will know what we're doing. And what we're going to do is we're going to put case 1... We're going to put case 1. Whoever wins that case, we're going to put that here, and then we're going to put case 2 down here. And it would be end of the month. I might only do, actually, you know what? Yeah, we can try to do another spooky case. We can try for a spooky case. That'll be a rough one. What the fuck do I do with the concept of an idol that is escapee from the psych ward, and how do I make that into a sneaky fuck class without it feeling shoehorned? How do you do that? Well, generally speaking, you could do you would have to play into the idea that you are an escapee, quote unquote. That's the joke. A little sneaky. Like you're a little sneaky. You broke containment. You're a little sneaky. You're a little bit of a rogue, a roguish sort, one might even say. Roguish sort. Have I voted on the Patreon poll yet? Let's check the patron poll, everybody. Yay, patron poll. Let's see. Yes, it does appear that you did vote on that. Your exact vote was about yeah, your vote was there. Luckily you did not vote for more gay wrestling, which is an accomplishment. I have to say. Less gay wrestling is something that I don't usually expect from the people here. I have a feeling I know who's gonna win the poll. As of right now, I am 95% sure I know who's gonna win the polls. So I'm just going to, I'm not gonna write it down, but we're just going to do winner A. I'm just gonna call it winner A. Winner B, winner A. if we're doing this, if I'm doing this right, and if I hit this game running, we should be able to get it done by the end of the month. That's my goal here, is I want to get this particular game done by the end of the month, and then we can launch in. I will probably open up... once I actually get a better idea of what the commissions look like, we can probably open comms. We open comms on Wednesday. I know that sounds a lot more interesting than it actually is. It's just I just need to open comms at that date. Gives me a little bit of time because we have the full month effectively if things come in or things don't. Because we would effectively be working on the comms would be down here. And comms would lead into this. Because I do plan in November, there's going to be a week in November where I am going to take a break. Steal his kneecaps. Yeah, no, go away. Remember, everyone, democracy needs you. So yeah, that's kind of this is currently the assessment for what we're going to be doing stream-wise. We've got a little bit of flex over here. We got a little bit of flexing. We can do some things there. That also means my Saturdays are pretty open. Sundays are going to be a lot less open. And the distinct reason why Sundays are going to be a lot less open is because... Let me get my burning enthusiasm. I like comp on. PF2, 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 PF2. So this is the general. Sundays are going to be Pathfinder 2 for me. If need be. If I'm not feeling confident on Palinka, I might do a emergency. We might do a Notepad Must Die on Palinka at that point if I'm not feeling confident. This is a very specific thing of I'm not feeling confident on this. And it is based entirely on if I don't get things done these days. So, now we get to the hard part. What do we put here? Technically, today was supposed to be the first day of Pathfinder. It was going to be today. But someone's work came up for someone. So oh no, we were unable to. So, Let me open up my list here real fast. So, let me open up my this is the list of what I would like to casually refer to as actual videos of like things that I actually want to do a little bit more consistent. What I was thinking of, we could probably do, we do Apocalypse Keys this Thursday. Like this week we do Apocalypse Keys. Get it out of the way. Don't got to think about it anymore. It's done. We got a lot of stuff rolling on. We can finish everything we need to. It'll be good. that knocks out this. If we play things smart, we could put Anima Beyond Fantasy. We put Anima Beyond Fantasy here, and then we might, if depending on how long it is, we might flex it into Friday. Release it Saturday. Alright, okay. That does Anima Beyond Fantasy. Hello, phone. What's up, phone? What's poppin'? What's gaming? What's what do we say in the hood, everyone? What are we doing? Okay. We could do. What if we do Fortissimo? We do the Fortissimo detox here. No, we put the Fortissimo detox later. So, we put the Fortissimo detox in the middle of the month. Jesus, it's a second one. Go away. God. I think we should do. I think the most appropriate one would be doing nightlife. Oh, that would be we put nightlife on. Why don't we work on nightlife the 29th and we release here. What if we do that because nightlife is a spooky game? Or wait a second, no, why don't we do we do nightlife here. We do City of God here. That means City of God comes out on the 25th. Nightlife comes out on the 30th. We celebrate. We have a Halloween thing here. Maybe actually why don't we do Notepad play spooky games? Notepad play spooky. Why don't we play some spooky games? That sounds like fun, right? Would you all like to watch me play spooky games on Halloween? Completely alone because I'm a very sad person. Authentic pooing pants scenarios. That's awful. Yeah, you have a game recommendation. Do the yearly Psycho no Satuka stream. Get scared by anime girls. Okay. So let's just. We are no longer Fortisi tarded. What if we. See, if we want to do. We could blitz. Why don't we blitz that last week? Apocalypse Keys, Anima Beyond Fantasy. See, half of me wants to maybe remove Anima Beyond Fantasy. Do Apocalypse Keys. Because as we know, Fortissimo is a psychological horror franchise. Hmm. Tech Noir. Oh man, I'm gonna poo my pants doing this. I'm gonna be scared. It's gonna scare me, Spartan. I'm gonna be scared. Why do you want to make me scared? I don't want to be scared. You're gonna make me scared. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna piss and shit everywhere. It's not gonna be fun. That you all have to do with the psychological horror of me doing puzzles again. I don't get how this puzzle works. What's going on? Yeah, send that to me on PM it to me on Discord just so I don't forget it. Let's see. We've got Fortissimo. I got nothing this second week though. I mean, we can... I guess we can do... I guess we can put Anima Beyond Fantasy here. But that's not really fitting the theme of the month, really. If we... Blackacre. If we want, we could put Blackacre here on Thursday. If we put... Why don't we put City of God here? Because City of God is pretty light. It would be interesting to talk about. City of God, Blackacre, so we've got a little bit of work to do here, so it shouldn't be too much. Then the Fortissimo Detox, what do we put on the 24th, though? What do we put on the 24th? Put on the 24th? Any suggestions? Now's the time. Because right now, our current ones that we need to open up, we need to put something on Tuesday. We need to put something on the 24th. We don't have it. I think we could do a big video. We can put a big video here. Unless I want to put Strange Tales here, put the Fortissimo Detox here. We do a big video here. What do we make that big video? Or TC Tarded into Strange Tales of Songling. Then we put... It's like we can put the big video on 17th or 24th. Welcome, new followers. A run of bad luck. Thank you very much for following. We're not doing anything productive. We're staring at a screen trying to schedule things. Because I'm thinking more horror games. I guess we could. See, the thing is, what I was thinking about doing, honestly, people seem to like the movement video. People seem to like that video. So I was thinking about doing some more of those. You know, just kind of the idea of like, let's take a thing here and do something else. That's like, what would be like a horror design thunk? Like, what do we got for horror though? Like, I did the horror design thunk last year, and I kind of burned out all my ideas really, because the thing is, I'm not a horror guy. I think that's the issue, is that I'm not like a huge horror person. And I think because I'm not a huge horror person, you know, that's a little bit easier said than done to like, oh, come up with horror ideas. Like, I don't fucking know, and that's not. Unless I make a point about talking about horror. Mechanics that enforce genre. See, that's mechanical effects for horror. We do the do the horror thunk there, but that's still, if we give ourselves the 20-second to fuck around with. Mostly if we give ourselves the 20-second to fuck around with, that gives us a little bit of leeway, especially with the winter here. If we're having Tuesday open, we can start on the horror thunk and then finish it on Thursday, release it on the 25th. We finish off with the whole month with Nightlife. That'll be fun. But what do we do on Tuesday? What do we do on Tuesday? Tuesday. A lot of options here. Naval combat. What is with you in naval combat? Naval combat? Belly button fighting? Alternatively, I could just give myself off on Tuesday. What if I did that, huh? What if I just didn't do anything? Ever thought about that, huh? If we get a good case on first, if we get the good case on the first, because we're a spooky case, we got a couple cases that we can possibly do there. See, the thing is, I need more stuff for the spooky case, to be honest. I need more horror games. Prep day? Maybe, honestly. All Flesh Must Be Eaten. Honestly, All Flesh Must Be Eaten might go in spooky case, because All Flesh Must Be Eaten is a, that would be an interesting game to go over, because it's a, because we've talked about games like it before, like eons ago, so we could probably put it down there. There's a couple things we can put on there. For neat spooky games. Tuesday, we prep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thing is, like, the problem with going over games like Dread is inherently not interesting to talk about mechanically, because Dread is infinitely more interesting physically. And that's something you always have to remember with Dread, is that Dread is scary. For those who don't know what Dread is Jenga. That's all that it is. It's Jenga. But every time something spooky is about to happen, you have to, oh no, the monster's coming in to get you. Uh-oh, oh no. You have to, dropped all my dice. You have to pluck a thing out. Mechanically speaking, the game isn't very complicated. It's literally just fucking Jenga. However, Dread is interesting because it's very physical. It has a lot of physicality to it, and that physicality is what makes it interesting. Same thing with like 10 Candles, is like 10 Candles Red isn't that interesting. 10 Candles, when you got all the candles around you, when you're snuffing them out as it gets darker and darker and darker, that's interesting. There's that inherent physicality to things. And yeah, I think that those two are kind of like weird ones to talk about. But like All Flesh Must Be Eaten, never went over that one. Technically, there's other horror games. There's some other horror I guess we can talk about. Alternatively, if we want, like we can make this a flex day. We make it a flex day. We don't do anything in particular. We play it by ear. Maybe have a Tuesday stream about doing something, or we play video. Like playing video stream. Free League's Alien. Free League's Alien, I keep... There's a part of me that wants to make just a Free League case. That's the thing. There's a part of me that just wants to make a Free League case. There's another part of me that wants to put it in like a franchise game one. Yeah, there's a couple games that we can put in the horror case. There's a couple of them that's like, okay, which... Never make a Free Leagues case. You're right, because it's half of them are franchise cases. I've gone over Free League stuff before. I've gone over a few Free League games. Oh god, Don't Rest Your Head. Like, Don't Rest Your Head. That's a good one. Don't Rest Your Head's a good one. Little Fears. Little Fears is a pretty decent one. Unknown Army is... Unknown Army is weird. Like, I almost want to put that in like a schizo case. Like... Nemesis Engine? I have never heard of the Nemesis Engine. Send it over. You know where to put it. You know where to stick it. Okay, now yeah, I guess we flex. Yeah, I guess we can make this work. Yeah, I think this works pretty reliably. If something goes wrong here, we can flex into something else. But we do Thursday on Apocalypse Keys, next Tuesday City of God and the Blackacre. Then we do the Fortissimo Detox, talk about Strange Tales of Song Ling, Bink into the Horror Thunk, Nightlife, No Cat Gets Spooked, and then we end the month. I think that should work. I'm going to put this in, obviously I'm going to put this in my, my full folder. My Yeah, I have it in my original notes. I wanted to do the Fortissimo, the Fortissimo detox in the first, but I think putting it later in the month is a good idea. Give me a little bit of time on it. Okay. Cool. Good job, me. Good job, me. I've successfully done work. Well, I'm young. That's what we should do. Well, if we're gonna work on this, give me 1 second, everyone. Yeah. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Cruciform. We've had some changes to Cruciform over the while. Largest change so far. People really wanted a character creation in a nutshell. Here's character creation in a nutshell. Added this section down here because people didn't read the last paragraph of these at all, so I added that. Therianthropes, a couple of these got a little bit fucky-wucky because I had to. Attributes, all these remain pretty much the same. Skills, I made it a little bit more precise of what you should write down on things. It's the skill rank cost, the skill rank total cost. And then we have Right to the Martyr. Health didn't change much. Stigmata, obviously health didn't change much. Relics changed quite a bit, actually. Relics are very different. I need a... Probably something I could put on. But it's relics changed quite a bit because relics are now different. So at the end of the day, what you have to do is you have a pretty much each relic has a form. There's a set of generic weapons that may be divinely appointed. These are your forms. Your forms indicate what you're working with. So normally what you had before was your size indicated a lot more. I changed that to the idea that your size doesn't really mean anything anymore outside of I kind of want to make a custom weapon that isn't quite listed. But what you can do is say, hey, I want to go to St. Michael's Holiest Armory. I said I can go to St. Michael's Holiest Armory, and I could choose any of these weapons I want. If you want to choose an Odachi, you can. If you want to choose a mace, you can. You can ignore all of this then, the esoteric relics. Then we get the idea of natures. Instead of size, you get natures. Natures indicate different things. Esoteric relics, i.e. these ones, can choose any of these. It's how powerful it is, how many blessings can you actually put on it. Then you have the weapon relic natures. These are all of the actual weapon. You effectively apply this to whatever thing. Blech. You would effectively apply these to whatever you want. I'm trying to explain this while cleaning up coffee. My life is dramatically falling apart, as you must know. Because falling apart is my modus operandi. Ooh. Yeah, thank God I have this rag I keep around me constantly. But, so if you really want, you could choose to have a Holy Thorn Tetsubo. You could choose to have a Michaelite Dueling Spear. You could have a Paradiso Sickle. That's kind of the idea now. You were doing a stream on Sunday. I didn't really have anything else better to do today, and I kind of just wanted to do some meandering work. And it's easier to talk to people than get distracted playing video, because I made a crucial error in my life and re-downloaded Fights in Tight Spaces. This is a mistake, because I like playing Fights in Tight Spaces. And someone, not naming any names, Fluckching, you son of a bitch, decided to introduce me to Knights in Tight Spaces. Yeah, they have a new game coming out, and it looks pretty good. This is a problem, because I'm going to download this, and I'm going to buy it immediately, because it looks like a lot of fun. Because the original Fights in Tight Spaces was pretty fun. The only issue with Fights in Tight Spaces that I really had was Fights in Tight Spaces, like I should actually bring that up. The only major issue I had with Fights in Tight Spaces was that you had a deeper incentive to you had a deeper incentive of choosing like very standardized decks. Like, you feel very like where was it there's a couple little things with it that you only if you play it for a while you'll begin understanding it. One of them is that you should never experiment, and the initial cards you kind of get are usually going to be the best cards you can get. Play it on stream. I've actually played it on stream. I actually beat the entire game on stream. We were doing really well the other night. We were playing through it, and I tried to beat the DLC because DLC's a bitch. Oh, Knights in Tight Spaces? Yeah, we can probably do it. Yeah, the thing is, like, I like Fights in Tight Spaces. I have a lot of hope for Knights in Tight Spaces. I think that game, I want it to be interesting. I want them to realize that the flaws of the original game can be fixed. And I'm okay with people saying, let's fix flaws. And we could fix flaws very easily, in fact. There's just a bunch of little things in this game. Because I usually don't like these kind of games, but for some reason I just really vibed with this one. I very much vibed with this one. But, getting back on track, effectively, you could choose any of these weapons, any of these relic natures, and apply them to any weapon. This includes things like pump shotguns. Do you want a Holy Thorn pump shotgun? Yeah, sure, go for it. You want a Holy Sea pump shotgun? Don't know why, because it decreases the damage die down by a little bit, but you get some bonuses, you get some benefits, you get something. That's kind of the idea. I think this gives it a little bit more variation than the base game. That was kind of the that was the goal. And I think this does do better. We can probably add even more here. Kind of depends on the situation. Blessings haven't really. I've seen some blessing. I've added some more blessings like Action Reload, because Action Reload's an interesting idea. Added Lazarian, which is, hey, every midnight you restore additional conviction. Or Methuselah, you don't need to eat, drink, or sleep, but you can't, as long as you're using it, you don't need to do any of that stuff. On the other hand, you don't actually recover any health consistently at all, which is a problem. On the other hand, you may want to. I also added this, Welcome to Miracles from on High. Because everyone kept saying, hey, I don't know where to get my miracles, you get this. And now you can see your miracles a lot easier, what you need, and I literally just say, hey, go down to the Divine Intervention chapter. Change some things with Insight. Nothing really changed gameplay-wise. I added this. Added this little thing here. Nothing really changed gameplay-wise. Because I still think the game works fine. We haven't been able to do a full playtest of things yet, but that's kind of a me thing. Did add Wicked Men, because Wicked Men are interesting, and I like the idea of there's just actual normal people you can fight. Did add in down here two enemies. The Malevolent Mask, which is a supernatural threat outsider, which isn't really that much of a threat, relatively speaking. But he's kind of scary because, hey, you don't increase your beat die, and he's got a lot more health than he would normally have. And then you have the Tinker Tailor Soldier, which is a Blood-Soaked Requiem Dark Mechanica with 233 health. They're fucking huge. And they just summon endless minions to overwhelm you. They're also not that dangerous if you can get to them, which is the hard part. Archons, again, nothing really changed here. I'm okay with that. Let's see. If I were to, oh yeah, Wicked Men has the have the added benefit of being able to run away when they fuck your day up with a monstrous trigger. That's it. That's their secret. No real chain. I'm still going really back and forth on the armor. Like, here's the thing. I want people to feel protected with armor. I want there to be an advantage of saying, I want to take heavy armor. I want to take full metal armor. With the counterpoint always being there. So, like, yeah, you don't really engage with the beat system at all if you take really heavy armor. On the other hand, you have super heavy fucking armor on. That's the point. Kind of that back and forth thing, like... It feels like there should be an answer here. I don't know what it is. We've got this. I'm thinking about adding more weapons and, like, more tags. So I want to keep this a little bit open, but none of the tags really changed. All padding's right. But yeah, Divine Intervention. What we're going to be working on today is the concept of Divine Intervention, which still needs something. I'm just literally just fixing some of it, changing it to be a scene. Scene stuff means it's kind of out of combat, any morning, daylight action, daylight reactions, little things like that. Yeah, the meandering note on angels. Scene. Daylight. Okay, miracles of exorcism. Result. I'll take around there for 10 minutes. Pretty well. We're going that 0.03. Exercise the soul. Chance to remove my possession. Against possessed hoe. Ego. Ego cold. If successful, demon is driven out. Adjudicator makes faith plus ego. Demon is driven out and materializes. Reduces there, and the demon's conviction by faith is successful. Fail to remove the demon from the house. Creates hubris. Consecration. Actually, this would be a. We can do that as a morning scene. Or let's see. Go. Forces consecrated is in for Words of Faith rounds. Words of Faith +1 rounds. Deals faith damage to themselves and any threats. Consecrated. Shattered. There we go. Effectively, what I need to do... Yeah, one of the ideas here is if it's during the morning, if it's a morning phase thing, during the first round of combat, you could elect to use your miraculous energy to use a consecration right away. You can't use this during combat, but during the start of the round, you could say, I'm using the consecration. You still use miraculous energy. That's the thing. You still use miraculous energy, and you gotta set it up during the round. But if you do it, you cast it, it automatically occurs, and it's for the rest of the round, no one can enter the space. Pretty useful, right? No one can enter. No one can leave. Finger of Heaven. Let's see. Adjudicate force to act tainted individual with a single finger having the blowing back by an immaculate force. Blows back the target. A target with taint equal to their faith in feed or to an adjacent point and deal word of faith. Word of faith. That faith times feed or up to 2 points away, dealing words of faith damage. Reduce the momentum by half. Fails to shove the target away. Cells, eat the burden. Actually, we can probably make that a daylight. No, that would be a scene action. That's a scene action. Righteous fire with divine flames. 3 deals damage to all targets who are tainted within their targets. To their target's taint. Taint or their minion die or their Archon. Yeah, okay. To all target taint equal to their taint times 2 or instantly destroys minions or the Archons. The Adjudicator deals damage to There we go. That's kind of the problem with Righteous Fire, because Righteous Fire fucking hurts. And we want That is. There we go. Including the special technique of lighting yourself on fire, you absolute loon. I prefer to light people. I prefer to light other people on fire. Yes, you do. The good book says light other problems on fire, not you. Let's see. Restores faith plus medicine conviction to an adjudicator they can touch. North in the same point. The adjudicator restores plus medicine conviction to an enemy they can touch. First skill conviction by their own will. To their will. That's pretty reasonable. That would be a... Well, actually, we can do that as a morning action. We do that as a morning action. We have to do Word of Faith +1. Even if you have no words of faith down, everyone can get healed. Restoration of body. Actually, we can make that during the morning. Let's see. The adjudicator restores will conviction on themselves. Restores faith plus will conviction, but drops the beat die. Enough to understand Rock's caregiving. Blesses a medical ward. Something to recover conviction. Lasts until midnight the next day. Medical lasts until midnight the next day, as long as the adjudicator is present. Adjudicator gains stigmata. Lazarium calling. Going to make this scene. See, I want to add more of these. I want to add even more just miracles gradually over time, but miracles are a bitch. Not gonna lie, they're just kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see. We still don't have a good one on here. Mm. Mm. Adds. See, the Adjudicator adds a plus weapon die to their. Adds plus weapon die to their attacks this round. Pretty much, you add a second weapon die. Really good if you have something like a D8 or a D10, where you get to add a 2D10 or 2D8. Very good. It's very reliable. Actually, no, you can even add, we do a plus D6 to their attacks this round, because you're just completely shut off, and then we'd add plus, mm. There we go. Plus weapon die to their attack. Did not add their weapon die to any attack this round, which is pretty bad because that is saying, hey, you shouldn't really attack. So. Oh god, it's the right. Actually, why don't we do the becomes truly massive in size. 3 target. That's a but has cumbersome 3 and recoil. Yeah, you don't get any of the advantages. You just like, yeah, it just gets cumbersome 5 now, which effectively means your beat die goes down to, if you had D20, it goes down to D6, and then if you attack with it, it goes down to D4. Mm. Morning 3 will last until the combo is ended. Mm. 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 Power. All that power. If I'm not responding, I'm just focusing. What happens when I focus? I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. Okay. Transmute G's turn water. Mm. 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 Because the entire joke of this game is we don't mention anything like that. Water into wine. Change the state of matter into a separate version. 3. Let's see. Adjudicated allowed to change the state of matter into water into wine. Fine. Water into ice. No. Blood from stone. Forcing not transmuting into a separate state of matter, allowing them to turn solids into gases states. Change the state of matter with golden lead. The careness. That means they manipulate their blood, but also the flesh of themselves and other. There we go. And that's the justification of we're vampires. Let's see. Lamian blood is a sacred curse, an infection from the Garden of Eden that allows itself to. Lash. Franken surgery. 3, Flesh Simulacrum. This is a scene thing. Vampires need a lot more. The thing is, vampires need a lot more work to them. They need more miracles. I have no idea what miracles to add. That's the secret, kids. I have no idea what miracles to add. If you ever have any suggestions for miracles, just tell me. And there we go. Ah. Delicious. That's effectively what Karen's all about. Consumption of blood with a Actually, no. We make that during the morning. The Sanguine Kiss. Yeah, Sanguine Kiss. Bites into the flesh of an ally. So I can. Willing ally while wounded. Selects an ally range 0. Lobby restores 3d6 conviction. Selects an ally at range 0. Lobby restores 3d10 conviction. The ally reduces their conviction by 3d6. Lamy drinks deeply and greedily. Lamy deals 3d8 damage to an ally, but does not restore any conviction themselves. Ruby red eyes. Gains the ruby red eyes. Yeah, kind of the idea of the ruby red eyes is like, hey, you have the ability to literally just sense heartbeats and shit like that. You get fucking vampire senses. Finesse plus words of faith. Damage. Mm. Let's see. So, Lamia slices their palm open, a wicked blade of hardened blood sprouts out. This blood blade counts as a supernatural weapon. It does force split. Where is Hmm. Mm. Mm. Those force plus words. Let's do this. Force plus toughness damage with range 0 may be used one. Let's see. Scene thing. Scene. Therian miracles. Therians. Bestial wrath. Bestial wrath. All of these voices inside my head. Morning. Additional minions. Minions 1 equal. Up towards the 5th additional minions 1. Let's see. No, we want to. The adjudicator may execute. Execute up to 4 additional minions of equal. 4 additional increase purity by 3. Effectively, what you can do if you say Bestial Wrath, zing, you can elect to do that, and effectively when you select the execute action to kill a minion, you instead can kill up to 3 or 5 instantly, effectively, and restore a bunch of conviction that way. That's the gimmick of the Bestial Wrath. Tactical ally through the same point. Health. Partial transformation. Morning. One the gory. We'll have to go gory 3 tag. Yeah, 6 entirely, granting plus 2d10 to any check using the transformation. As damage I have d10, base damage of 5, add gory 3, add gory 5 tag. Gory 5 tag. Yeah, partial like the transformations are welcome to being Gamble Core. This Gamble Coring is actually we want to do. God, I wanted that would be. Royal Guard, Royal Guard, Royal Guard, Royal Guard. Don't worry, I have a problem. What's up? I'm gonna Royal Guard. Because the thing is, they cannot actually take. Yeah, the thing there is they cannot actually take the thing that would normally grant them this because they can't take natural miracles. I mean, it's gamble. It is pretty hardcore gamble coring with a transformation, because transformations mean you are just gonna fucking kill yourself effectively. Living Engine of War, ready and willing. Strike down Malevolent Demon across the path with Wild Abandon. Miracle is triggered immediately upon falling. Primal Leap. There we go. So you got two options with an adjudicator when you fuck this up. You leap to an adjacent point and you crack both of your legs, or you jump on an ally and have them take 3d6 damage because you're an idiot. Mm. 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 We need to go down to consecrate. All right, let's see. Into. Mm. Mm. There we go. Mm. 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 Okay. All right. Cruciform has been re. Mm. Damn, man, this succubus demon is crazy. The holy art of cockbending is my only hope. Let's see. What else are we doing? What else do we need to do today? I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? What am I missing? I've done everything there. Done everything there. I guess I can check the forms. Oh yeah, I should put out a note for that, shouldn't I? We got a pretty good assortment. Honest to God, we've got a pretty good assortment of things. I have a strange feeling some people are going to be slightly disappointed when they realize that certain things are not what they thought. Let's see. I have a feeling we're going to get some things. Let's see. Nope. All right. Everything looks good here. Everything looks good here. Let's see. Is there anything else fun and exciting we really need to worry about? I don't think so. I don't think so. On the other hand, we aren't doing anything really right now.